Alden Richards, the quiet warrior of dreams. Before he became the Pam Bansang Bay, Richard Reyes Falkerson Jr. was just a shy boy from Santa Rosa, Laguna. He wasn't the life of the party. He didn't chase the spotlight. But he had a dream that didn't shine overnight. Alden's story isn't about overnight fame. It's about years of rejection, constant doubt, and a family tragedy that nearly crushed everything he hoped for. If you like these types of grind story, please like, share, and subscribe for more. In a world that celebrates the loudest voices and the flashiest stars, Alden Richards stands as an exception, a quiet warrior who let his humility and persistence speak louder than fame. His journey from heartbreak to heroism is not just a story of stardom, but spirit, sacrifice, and sincere love for the people who believed in him long before he believed in himself. Alden's father wanted him to become a pilot. It was a stable, promising path. But deep inside, Alden was drawn to the screen. He wanted to act, to perform, to create stories. He tried joining several talent competitions and auditions. Time and time again, he heard the painful word, no. Each rejection added weight to his already heavy heart, especially when his mother, his biggest supporter, was battling illness. When his mother passed away, it broke him. She had always believed in his dream. She was the one who encouraged him to join showbiz. Losing her felt like losing his direction. But in that deep moment of grief, Alden made a vow not to give up. Not just for himself, but for her. And from that moment on, he never looked back. He started getting roles, not lead ones at first, but enough to show what he could do. He was in Tween Hearts, Alabama, and slowly, his presence began to grow. But it wasn't until 2015, with the unexpected phenomenon of Alden, his on-screen love team with Maine Mendoza, that Alden became a household name. Every day, millions tuned in to see his eyes light up, his bashful smile, his sincerity. He wasn't acting larger than life. He was just being himself. And that's what people loved. In a sea of scripted drama, Alden's authenticity stood out. But with popularity came pressure. People expected him to be perfect, to stay in love, to live up to the fantasy. And when reality didn't match the fiction, criticism followed. But Alden stayed calm. He didn't clap back. He didn't seek drama. He chose grace over gossip, growth over grudges. Behind the camera, Alden was building more than just a career. He was building a life of discipline and gratitude. He supported his family, started businesses, gave back to communities, and took care of himself, not just physically, but spiritually. One of his most powerful moves was portraying Jose Rizal and later acting in Hello, Love, Goodbye, where he played a role that pushed him beyond his comfort zone. That film broke box office records, but more importantly, it broke the mold people had placed him in. Alden proved he wasn't just a heartthrob, he was a serious actor with real depth. And through it all, he kept evolving. He didn't let fame make him arrogant. He didn't let criticism turn him bitter. He stayed grounded, driven by the memory of his mother, and fueled by the loyalty of fans who saw not just a star, but a human being with a heart. Alden's story teaches us that kindness is not weakness, that you can be successful without stepping on others, that quiet people can be powerful, and that you don't have to shout to be heard, you just need to stay true. He reminds us that no matter how many times life says no, if your dream is real and your heart is full, you will find your moment. Alden never tried to be someone he wasn't, and that's exactly why he's become someone we all look up to. Today, he's more than just an actor. He's a role model, a businessman, a son who never forgot where he came from, a man who proved that resilience isn't always loud. It's in the quiet mornings, the silent prayers, the small acts of courage repeated every single day. So if you're someone still chasing your dream, still picking yourself up after failure, still trying to heal from a loss, remember Alden Richards. He didn't have it easy. He didn't take shortcuts. He just kept showing up, with humility, with honesty, with heart. And now it's your turn. What part of Alden Richards' story spoke to you the most? Have you ever felt like giving up, but something deep inside kept you going? I'd love to hear your story. Share your thoughts. Your voice might just be the spark that lights someone else's path.